Hey guys, thank you for watching. For this video, I want to talk about the east side of Oahu. I live in Kaneohe, and so sometimes when I go to town, Honolulu, I take the east side, either to avoid traffic or because it's more convenient to go that way. And there's so many nice places to see on the east side of Oahu that I felt like I wanted to make a video on the general locations of some of those places, and so that when you find yourself in Oahu, then at least you have an idea of what type of sightseeing locations, or even since I'm a photographer, some of the spots where you can go and take pictures and get some really nice, amazing pictures here while you're in Oahu. So I'm going to start the route from Waimanalo town, and I'm going to end at Koko Head Crater. For this entire route, we would stay in the Kalaniana Ole Highway, and so starting at Waimanalo town, which is really tiny, kind of old school. It almost seems like the North Shore. Immediately passing the Waimanalo town, you'll find the Bellows Air Force Base. Now there's two sections to Air Force. There's actually three sections, but you can't go into the Marine training area, so I'm only going to talk about the two. The first section is closed to the public from Monday to about Friday afternoon. It's really pretty. I used to work on the Marine training area, so every morning I could see the sunrise from the Bellows Beach, and it's really nice. But like I said, it's closed to the public during the weekdays. Now on Friday afternoon all the way up to Sunday night, they'll open it up for the public, and you can actually camp out there. It's really easy to get a camping permit. I plan to make a video on that, but it's a really nice spot to go camping for the weekend. The beach is nice. You have a green area right there. There's tons of bathrooms. Once you get past that camping area, you're gonna come up to the Air Force gate, and unless you have a military ID or somebody signs you in, you can't go in there. But inside of the Air Force recreational area, there's actually campsites that you can rent out, and also cabins that you can rent out. Now I'll say cabins, but they're more like hotel rooms outside right by the beach. They also have canoes you can rent. They have mini golf. They have a driving range. And there's bicycles you can rent and kind of drive around. They have a gas station, subway, and like a little mini PX or small PX. And they used to have paintball, but I don't know if they still have that. In fact, that's where me and Meg got married. We had a beach wedding, and I rented two campsites, and basically went there on Friday, set it up. Saturday we got married, and we invited some of our friends to stay over and camp out until Sunday, and then Sunday afternoon we left. So it's a really nice place. On the weekends, when it's open to the public, they usually have like a huli chicken or rotisserie chicken vendor that parks outside by the main highway, and that chicken is really good. You can smell it from miles away. So once you get past Bellows, the next one's Waimanalo Bay. It's essentially the same beach. There's a lot of trees. It's perfect for photo shoots. I go there all the time to shoot family sessions, weddings, and then once in a while we do sunrises up there. The beach is really nice. It used to be nicer, but now the slope is getting kind of steep, and the waves are a little bit rougher than they used to be when I got here 20 years ago. There's some islands that you can see on the far end of the beach, and they're just perfect backgrounds for, you know, wedding pictures or, you know, family pictures, things like that. And so Waimanalo Bay is definitely a place to go check out while you're here, especially if you love photography, and especially if you want to see a sunrise. It's really nice. So once you pass Waimanalo Bay, you will have another town, like another little town area. They have some nice restaurants there, some kind of, you know, trendy restaurants, and also old school Hawaii plate lunch restaurants that you can stop by. From that town all the way to almost near Sea Life Park is just gorgeous waters. I haven't really gone there for the beach just because you don't have as much sand. It's a lot of rocks and stuff, but the color of the water is just amazing. It's really nice. And before you get to Sea Life Park, there's a pier. I forget the name of the location. I think it's like the Oceanic Research Institute or something like that. It's part of the either UH Manoa or HPU campus, And if you go under the pier, it's just really nice. You can take some really nice shots. The water is really nice and clear. The pier is perfectly symmetrical, and so you can get some really nice Instagram shots, you know, maybe like some nice portraits with a model or something like that. So it's really nice. Definitely a must stop if you love photography. Right after that, there's a couple of beaches that people go surfing right between the beach and, like, they call it Rabbit Island, and then you have Makapuu Beach. Across from Makapuu Beach, you have Sea Life Park, which I plan to make a video about that. But it's really nice. It's kind of expensive, but you can swim with dolphins. They have a bunch of shows. It's definitely family friendly. Once you go past Sea Life Park, there's a really nice viewing area right where the Makapuu hike begins. They made a parking lot right there. They actually have two parking lots where you can go park and check out some of the scenery. It's really nice. The hike is also very easy. It's about 20 minutes. I want to make a video about that. And then you can go up to the top and see the lighthouse, so the Makapuu lighthouse. And that was part of the movie 51st Dates. So if you ever watch the movie 51st Dates, there's a kiss scene where they're next to a lighthouse. That's the place right there. Once you go past Makapuu Beach and hike, you'll come up on Sandy Beach. And Sandy Beach is pretty famous, but I don't really get in the water there. I go up there to take pictures sometimes or just kind of relax. A lot of people do body surfing or boogie boarding right there at Sandy Beach. But believe me, you need to be an expert, or at least don't be a beginner, because the waves crash right on the sand. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're definitely gonna get hurt. But it's really nice to go up there and take some pictures. Right past that, you will have the Blowhole. Now at the Blowhole, there's like a lookout where you can go and see. Sometimes you get a little bit of water coming out of the Blowhole. Sometimes you get a lot. During the winter months, it's a perfect place to go see whales. So you can actually see the whales breaching the water. If you go during sunrise, you can actually see the neighbor islands. So you can see Maui, and then you can see Molokai. It's really nice, really pretty. Not to mention that it's a coastline, kind of like the California coastline. So when you drive through there, it makes for a perfect video. I haven't had a chance to record it, but I will. I plan to make a video on just the route itself. If you have time, right next to the Blowhole lookout, to the right, there's a small beach you have to kind of go down to. It's, again, another place perfect for photos, perfect for relaxing, just, you know, hanging out. There's a few more lookouts as you go towards town, and then eventually you'll hit Hanauma Bay. Now Hanauma Bay is closed on Tuesdays, and it's so popular that I actually already have video that I shot there that I want to make things to do video. The parking lot gets full fast, but if you keep going back and forth, you'll see the sign go from full to open. And so if you just kind of, you know, take your time and be patient, eventually they'll let you go in, as long as it's not on Tuesdays, because it's closed. There's a few more lookouts as you go down. Once you hit the bottom of the hill going towards Ainahaina and Kahala, you'll take Lunalino Home Road, I think, make a right, and then you will be able to get to the Koko Crater Trail, which I just did 2 days ago, and my legs are still killing me from it. After 20 years, this was the first time that I decided to go to the trail, because it's just famous for kicking people's butts. And so I did it. It kicked my butt, but now I can say, okay, I'm good. I don't have to do it again. I'm also gonna make a video for the Koko Head Trail, and so look for that. Now, before I forget, when you go to Hanauma Bay, you can go down to go swimming and snorkeling and all that, and then I'll make a video about that. But right at the entrance, you'll see a trail, and the trail goes over the crater and kind of goes around the crater, so you can see it's a trail, it's a hike, and so you can see on both sides. It's really nice. So you go on one side. I haven't done it yet, actually, so let me say that first. I haven't done it, but from Koko Crater and from just the parking lot, you can see, or even when you go down to Hanauma Bay, you can actually see where the trail goes. And if you go all the way to the end, which I do want to make a video about this, when you go all the way to the end, there's like a naturally made bridge from rocks and I've seen people take pictures over there, so I'm kind of eager to go out there and take some shots myself. And so yeah, so that's it. I didn't want this video to get too long, but I did want to cover like the major spots. And so let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you think about videos like this, where I kind of talk over the locations and just kind of you know, put short clips of videos in. I don't know if I'm boring you guys, so just let me know, and then I'm trying to stay quiet because it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning and everybody's sleeping, so I don't want to make too much noise. But thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel, check out my Patreon account and support this channel if you have a chance. Also check out my t-shirts. I got another one right here. This is Keto for Life. It's pretty, you get that? It's bacon for life. And so I got some shirts like that. Yeah, make sure you like this video, and see you guys on the next one. Bye.